In each real estate transaction, there are buyer's closing costs as well as seller's closing costs. Buyers are sometimes asking the sellers to pay their closing costs, which is called seller's concessions. Why should the seller pay for buyer's closing costs? The main reason sellers would pay for buyer's closing costs is this is purely an accounting move. With the way we structure purchase agreements, it is more or less irrelevant if the seller pays buyer's closing costs. We'll give an example below. Let's say you have a home on the market for $400,000 and you receive an offer for $380,000 and negotiated up to an acceptable offer of $388,000. Now let's say a second offer comes in and it's $400,000 with the seller paying 3% concessions. That's $12,000 towards the buyer's closing costs. You would net $388,000. If this is an acceptable number to you, which it was in the above example, you'll still accept this offer. You'll net the same as the first example. The bottom line is whether you pay for the buyer's closing costs, example number 2, or you don't pay for the buyer's closing costs, example number 1, you'll end up with the same amount. Why do the buyers ask for closing cost assistance then? The main reason is to obtain cash in hand. In the above example, if the buyer is utilizing an FHA loan, they are required to come up with 3.5% down payment. That's approximately $14,000 in the above examples. They are also having to come up with $12,000 for their closing costs. That brings their total expense to about $26,000 to purchase your home. If they ask for closing cost assistance, they're effectively financing their $12,000 of closing costs into their mortgage. Their mortgage will be $12,000 higher, $386,000 versus $374,000, increasing their monthly payment minimally, in turn allowing them more cash in hand. What this means is that the buyer can purchase their home sooner rather than later with a slightly higher monthly mortgage payment. They no longer have to save up the extra $12,000 to purchase a home. Stay tuned for more videos on selling your home.